right, good morning. It is August 1st. I'm here at Claw Point Park in Kansas City, Kansas. In a couple minutes, I'm gonna be going that way, down the Missouri River all the way to St. Charles. It's gonna be a long couple of days. My goal is to finish in 50 hours. It's a 340-mile race. We're gonna try to not sleep the whole time. I'm rocking this 17-ish foot Perception Sea Lion Shadow, something like that. Got it out of the shed, got the mouse turds off of it, strapped it to the top of the old CRV, drove down here to Kansas City. And now we're ready to go. So I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. It's gonna be a grind. Up to this point, the most I've paddled is 13 miles in this kayak, and it was about 5 years ago. So right now, I'm just glad that it's floating. See you out there, let's go. I'm so excited.
3, 2, 1,
let's go, baby, here we go. Only 340 miles to go. All right, I just saw Mom for the first time, 15 miles in. That means I have 325 to go. My math skills are gonna get progressively worse as this goes on, but dumped some trash on her, made some adjustments to the boat, seeing how I haven't been in this boat in 13 years. Tightened the pedals up a little bit, rolled up a towel, put it behind my lower back, taped some socks to my heels because my heels were digging into the plastic of this boat. But we're feeling good. We're gonna pound this here sweet potato. Keep on paddling. One paddle stroke at a time. All this wind is kicking up quite a few waves. It's actually making it kind of difficult to stay straight. I tried to stop paddling to go pee for about 5 seconds, and I was sideways. So moral of the story, I didn't get to go pee. Still holding it. Here at Fort Osage, and it is windy as hell. I can't even stop to eat or use my phone because I just get turned around. So I feel like a jet ski at Lake of the Ozarks on 4th of July weekend. The front end of my boat has been underwater like 3 times, but so far I've not fallen over. So I'm gonna eat this burrito while I'm docked here. Mom's gonna give me a water bottle or 2, and then we're gonna get to paddling. About 25 minutes behind schedule, so I'm gonna be battling the reaper here. If this wind stops, we have a chance. Just hit mile 30, and the wind's still a bitch. But over here, there is a big old barge. I'm gonna stay over here and stay out of the way, because I do not want to get ran over by that thing. That would suck. All right, it is 1:05 on Tuesday, about 40 miles in. So it's official, we're under 300 miles to go, which is still a lot. The headwind has died, which is, hallelujah, thank the Lord. It was real bad there for a little bit. I could not stop to eat or drink or anything because I was gonna fall over. But now we're just cruising. My feet hurt, I feel like they jammed up in this kayak, but shoulders still feel all right. I mean, I'm tired, but we'll see how it goes. Still chugging along. Without the wind, it's almost peaceful out here. It's kind of nice. All right, just hit Lexington, which is 51 miles in. And I am currently about an hour and 10 minutes ahead of the Reaper pace. So I have to hit Waverly, which is another 23 miles downriver before 8 o'clock. And right now I'm on pace to get there about 6:50. So we're doing all right. As long as I don't blow up here. After that, the pressure is off. But at Lexington, Mom gave me another burrito, another 4 waters, sweet potato, and a granola bar. So I should be set. Just gotta crank this next 23 miles all the way to Waverly. And then we have slightly less pressure on us. So let's go! About 7 miles outside of Waverly. Still an hour ahead of the Reaper boat. So I think we're safe. Not counting my chickens just yet, but I'm feeling pretty confident. So supposed to be some storms tonight. Hopefully I can dodge those. Do our best to stay up through the whole night. We'll see how it goes though. Duct tape hands and positive attitude. Keep paddling, me and the yak. Let's go, baby, let's go. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure I just saw a bald eagle in a tree, which is pretty cool. I think it's still pretty early for me to be hallucinating, so I think that one's real. First real experience with nature today. Majestic bald eagle perched in a tree. America! All right, it is 6:55 and I'm coming into Waverly. The cutoff was 8 p.m. So I am an hour and 5 minutes ahead of the Reaper. Not getting reaped by the Reaper today. About 8 o'clock out here on the Missouri River. The sun is slowly sinking down behind me. And after a full day of brutal headwinds off and on, God has blessed me with a tailwind and it is spectacular right now. So I'm sitting here eating my banana and just enjoying the river. It's been a pretty good first day. My hands are feeling it a little bit, the duct tape. These hands are gonna suck coming off, this tape is. But my feet hurt a little bit. But my arms and shoulders, honestly, I mean, all things considered, I'm like 80 miles into this race. I feel pretty good. I mean, so going into the night, I'm pretty optimistic. They're calling for some storms, so hopefully I can avoid those. But right now, just enjoying this, man. Look how peaceful that is. Woo! All right, so it is just after midnight. I guess technically Wednesday morning. Just past the Miami checkpoint, which is mile 100-ish. So I'm officially, give or take, about 100 miles into this race. Headed back out. There's some lightning in front of me, but hopefully it's gonna miss me. People have been telling me it's gonna miss me. So we'll see what happens. But one paddle stroke at a time, making progress. Let's go. About to witness history here. Got me an off-brand 5-hour energy. Never once in my life have I had an energy drink of any kind, but we're going through the night. So history being made. Here we go, down the hatch. Ugh, not sure what's in there, but let's go. All right, it's 3 a.m. Been about 3 hours since I took that 5-hour energy. I gotta say, that stuff kind of works. I'm feeling pretty good. Way better than expected. First half of the night, I was kind of paddling with a group, but since I left Miami, I've been all alone. There's been 2 boats ahead of me, about a quarter mile, but try as I might, I cannot catch them. So there's a couple boats behind me too, but it's hard to tell distance in the night. But we're chugging away. Supposed to be in Glasgow about 5:45. So got another about 2.5, 3 hours of paddle until I get there. By then it'll just be almost morning. So let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, good morning. It is officially Wednesday morning, about 6 a.m. I'm about 5-10 minutes away from Glasgow, which is, I don't know, like 140-ish miles. The night was pretty awesome for the most part. There was lightning everywhere, but it was way up in the clouds, so no thunder. Never rained on me, and it was super peaceful until about 4 a.m. A really big headwind picked up, and then it's kind of been off and on since then. So I'm really hoping the wind dies down for today, but made it through the night. So officially the first time I've ever stayed up through the night, and honestly, I feel pretty darn good. So, gonna see how the day treats me. Hopefully we can get through it without crashing. But feeling good and cannot complain. Let's go. Thank you.
I'm doing all right.
Wet or not?
Not really. My butt's wet, but I didn't get rained on.
All right, just left Glasgow, which I think is like 130-ish miles into the race. I don't know, numbers are hard at this point, but pounded some overnight oats, chugged the water, taped up my feet for like the 3rd time, and added some more duct tape to my finger, so this finger is completely taped up now. But pretty much chugging right along. I made it through the night, feel pretty darn good, and yeah, cannot complain. Without the wind, this is pretty darn peaceful out here. The water's glass, you hear the birds chirping, watching the world wake up as the sun rises. Beautiful, nothing like it. Look at that. Tranquility. For the sake of efficiency, I've been using the restroom through this bottle. So this is not Gatorade. Not Gatorade. Just dump it on out. Don't want to drink that. Efficiency. I think all of a sudden the sleep deprivation is getting to me. All of a sudden I've just felt really heavy-eyed and started yawning. And about 5 seconds ago, there was a green channel marker buoy that, until I got about 150 feet away, I swore was a kayaker. The wind's picking up a little bit here on my peaceful, tranquil morning. Right now it's kind of a crosswind. I think we're getting ready to turn into it. So that makes it a headwind coming up. In this little section between Gaslow or Gaslow, whatever it is, and whatever's next. I think it's Franklin. Very, very remote and no cell service, so I can't really look up the weather, can't really call anybody, and it's getting pretty darn dark behind me. So right now I'm outrunning a storm, and if it's going faster than 7 miles an hour, it's gonna catch me. Yep, it's a headwind. Gone is the smooth, glassy river. Say hello to moderately choppy river. This banana has been in my boat since 8 p.m. last night. A little worse for the wear, but I mean, calories are calories, right? It'll eat. It is 8:45. About 15 minutes ago, I saw this stand-up paddleboarder way out ahead of me, and now I made it my goal to catch him. Started to think he was a figment of my imagination because he wasn't getting any closer, but just saw him sit down, so it's time to strike. Put him out of his misery. Let's go get him. Donna, 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 na 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 na. Gotta get him. The sprinkle just turned pretty steady drizzle. But you know what? The wind's not horrible and it's keeping the heat down, so whatever. After literally an hour and 10 minutes of hunting, I finally caught him. Finally caught the stand-up paddleboarder. Man was flying. No matter how much I beg and plead, the wind will not stop. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going backwards. All right, just left Franklin Island. It is 11:48, significantly behind where I wanted to be there at. But the headwind, dude, I'm telling you, just won't let up. If anything, it's getting worse. No matter which way the river turns, the wind matches it. Like, I'm saying it's probably a sustained 9 or 10 mile an hour wind. But I'm sitting here eating what's left of burrito number 4 for the trip, getting ready to chug another 5-hour energy. If it wasn't for my hands, like my hands hurt so bad. If it wasn't for the hands and the headwind, like I'd be flying. So as if this headwind wasn't enough, I've been blessed with dodging Stick City now, so lovely. Just an added bonus, part of the fun. Driftwood, capital of USA, Missouri River, August 2nd, 2023. So many sticks. Stick City. So just got a text from the race directors that there's more storms coming tonight and that the river could raise 6 to 9 feet at some point in the next 24 hours, which seems like a lot. So that's exciting. And they also told me to watch out for driftwood, which, duh, been dodging and weaving all day. But on a side note, remember that guy, the paddleboard guy that I was trying to catch this morning? Well, he passed me at a checkpoint after I passed him. And I just passed him again because he was paddling upstream. And when I asked him if he knew he was paddling upstream and if he was okay, he said, and I quote, "It's all good, man." So I just let him go. Just got passed by a father-son tandem duo, and they're absolutely crushing it. That's what I want someday. Hope me and my kid can come out here, open up a can of whoop ass on everybody. Life goals, someday. Well, unexpected turn of events that I'm not entirely sure the implications of yet. 3:35 on Wednesday here, just got a text from the race directors that said the race is over and that the nearest ramp to you is your official finish line due to unsafe river conditions. Apparently the river level is rising rapidly. There's a crap ton of trees out here, like I've seen, like I've been dodging all day. And they said that it is unsafe for the race to continue. So I'm gonna go up here to the next ramp, which is about 20 minutes away, and figure out what I'm doing. I might try to go to Jeff City, or maybe not, we'll see. But it kind of sucks because even though everything, well, not everything, my hands hurt, but I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I was pretty excited to finish. Kind of bummed, actually. And I'm double bummed because that means I'm gonna have to come back for redemption. Which, it'll be fun. We'll see what's going on. See you in a second. So it sounds like they're pulling everybody off of the ramp and not really giving you a choice. I mean, you always have a choice, but they're being kind of pushy, and so I guess I'm not gonna get to go to Jeff City, which kind of sucks. But as much as I'm in pain, as much as my fingers hurt, like, I was having a great time. Like, I was finding my limits, and that's what I like to do, is really just push my capabilities, and that's what I was doing. So the ramp is, I don't know, less than a half mile away, so no real rush to the finish line now. I'm just gonna float on in and enjoy my last couple minutes out here. Pretty peaceful out here when the wind's not in your face. But I guess I'm coming back next year and going all the way. When all is said and done, I ended up finishing 10th overall in men's solo. I made it to Cooper's Landing, which was mile 197 into the race. I had an absolute blast, and I'll definitely be back next year. So if you want to do it with me, let me know. Alright, it is, 10:30 Wednesday night. So I've officially been off the water for about, 6 hours or so. Came back, took a shower, and everything's starting to hit me all at once. Getting really sleepy. Took the duct tape off my hands. Probably a collective 20 blisters between my two hands. But I'm pretty tired now. My arms are sore now. didn't hurt when I was paddling, but I'm gonna go get some sleep. If I'm lucky, I'll sleep for like 12 hours, so. Good night.